Welcome back to 504 Road Trips. Today we begin the long-awaited Blue Ridge Parkway series. We begin at the northern end of the parkway near Rockfish Gap in Virginia and drive into the fog. The parkway runs through 29 counties in Virginia and North Carolina and links the Shenendoah National Park at its northern end with the Great Smoky Mountains National Park at its southern end. The parkway has been the most visited unit of the national park system every year since 1946, with the exception of 1949, 2013, and 2016. Land on either side of the road is owned and maintained by the National Park Service, and in many places, parkway land is bordered by United States Forest Service property. The Blue Ridge Parkway is America's longest linear park at 469 miles. It runs mostly along the spine of the Blue Ridge, a major mountain chain that is part of the Appalachian Mountains. Begun during the administration of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, the project was originally called the Appalachian Scenic Highway. Most construction was carried out by private contractors under federal contracts. On June 30th, 1936, Congress formally authorized the project as the Blue Ridge Parkway and placed it under the jurisdiction of the National Park Service. Flowering shrubs and wildflowers dominate the parkway in the spring, including rhododendrons and dogwoods, moving from valleys to mountains as the cold weather retreats. Smaller annuals and perennials such as the daisy and aster flower through the summer. Brilliant autumn foliage occurs later in September on the mountaintops, descending to the valleys by later in October. Often in early to mid-October and mid to late April, all three seasons can be seen simply by looking down from the cold and windy parkway to the green and warm valleys below. October is especially dramatic as the colored leaves stand out boldly and occur mostly at the same time. Major trees include oak, hickory, and the tulip tree at lower elevations, and buckeye and ash in the middle, turning into conifers such as fir and spruce at the highest elevations on the parkway. Trees near ridges, peaks, and passes, often called gaps or notches, are often distorted and even contorted by the wind, and persistent rime ice is deposited by passing clouds in the winter. Throughout our journey on the parkway, we'll see various turnoffs, including scenic viewpoints, parking areas, overlooks, and trails. Here at mile 2.9 is a scenic overlook of the Shenendoah Valley from an elevation of 2,354 feet. Gates are present on the sides of the road, which may be closed during the cold weather months due to unsafe conditions on the parkway. If you want to travel the Blue Ridge Parkway during the winter, keep a close eye out for these closures, as you most likely won't be able to travel any great length without interruption. We stop here at mile 6 at the Humpback Rocks Visitor Center, and we'll take a look around before we end the video.
So it's a foggy day on the Blue Ridge Parkway. We're actually up in the clouds. We're at about 2,200 feet above sea level right now. And they said that by mile 25, the fog should lift. So we are here. We started from the north end, and we're going all the way down, hopefully. To the very bottom. That's us, Humpback Rock, 2,353 feet, milepost 6. And the lowest point is milepost 63, 649 feet. Looks like the highest point is 3,950 feet. So, and this is the largest linear national park. Humpback Rocks Visitor Center and Farm Museum.
Just this one here? Perfect. Nice stamp. I've been trying to start using reusable ones. I got this insulated one from IKEA. This brings us to the close of our first video in the Blue Ridge Parkway series. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up, post a comment, subscribe, share, and follow us on social media, and join us for our next 504 road trip.